to another day in the life as an Airbnb host. So, and a mentor actually, because today I'm off to see an Airbnb in Royal Wharf. Now this Airbnb looks amazing. I saw the videos of it and I was like, right, I've got to get down there and I've got to meet the landlord. So I'm actually off to meet the landlord to negotiate with him and to see if we can get him to give us this amazing property so we can do an Airbnb. The location is perfect, it's right by City Airport, it's on the docks, it's 5 bedrooms, it's got en-suites, it's got skylights, it's got terraces, it's got everything you could ever ask for in a property. Everything that a guest would want when they're checking into an Airbnb, this property has. So we're going down there to meet the landlord. Now this landlord has properties in Aldgate, he has properties in Stratford, he has properties in Heathrow Airport, he has properties all over. So not only am I going to try and get this one, I'm also going to show you what else we can get from him as well. So this is the beauty when you have a landlord that has multiple properties. It gives you multiple opportunities. So I'm on my way right now to go and see this person, have a chat with him, see what we can do, see if we can make it work. Now, this opportunity came about from a new student. So this student's been working with me for 4 days. So there's various different things we do with students. So people always ask me, why do you mentor? What's the point? This is the reason why. Opportunities. You'll be surprised that when we get our students and we start training them, coaching them, they start looking at their network and all of a sudden we have someone that's come along saying, oh, I've got one person that's got 20 properties. And straight away it opens up our network for more opportunities for ourselves, for new students, and more opportunities with landlords as well. You see, landlords, they struggle sometimes because what happens with landlords, you see, is they don't want the hassle. So this person, he had his property, and what happened, oops, someone trying to cash into me. What happened is the tenant didn't pay their rent. They didn't pay the rent the whole time. Could you imagine having a property where your rent is 4.5 grand and no one pays the rent? The tenant did not pay the rent. So this person has had their property tenanted and has collected no rent at all. So now he's upset. He's thinking, this is just, I've had enough. And we're going to come along and we're going to talk to him and say, look, there's an easier and better way of doing this, and we're going to show you how. And it's called rent to rent. So I'm off to meet him now. When I get there, I'll let you guys check in. He probably won't let me record him, but I'm going to show you the property, show you the student, and we're going to just have a little chat and go through a few things. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So stay tuned and watch this space. Right, so just got to the property and wow, what a location. I mean, look at this. Could you imagine turning up to your Airbnb and it looking like this, and this is what you get to see? So I'm going to step out, have a look around, check out the area and see what it has to offer. So imagine you're a guest, you're about to check into your Airbnb and you get to see all these things, all these sites. These are the things that people really buy into when they're checking into Airbnbs. And these are the things that we strongly recommend that you, as a potential host, look at when looking at your properties in Airbnb, especially when your rent is really high. You have to think to yourself, if I've got to find rent of 4.5, 5 grand a month, that's cool. However, am I going to actually be able to get paid? And am I going to actually make this work? This is key. Look at the surroundings here. It's really beautiful. This is really like a scenery. This is what our students, this is what our guests will see when they're checking in to their Airbnb. You have to see this. So as you can see, we've got greenery, we've got birds. I was going to say there's a park. There's no park, but there is the Thames over there. So let's walk over to the Thames and check it out. These are the ideal kind of properties that people want to see when they're doing Airbnb. This is kind of like the key things that they look for, scenery, luxury buildings, you name it, it's got it. We tend to make sure that, location. We want to make sure the location is right. We want to make sure that we're going to get the returns. But remember, we've got to speak to this landlord. This landlord has not had rent for a year. He's had someone stay in his property, trash it, not look after it, and he's heartbroken. Could you imagine spending over £1 million on a property, renting it out, just to find someone just literally not look after it, not pay you, and drive you around the bend over it? So that's what he's been through, that's his story. I'm still waiting for the landlord and the students to turn up, but I'm here, I'm nice and early, and I've just come to just show you guys exactly where we are and how it looks. Check out this view. we're in Royal Wharf. Royal Wharf is a beautiful area we could call it Canary Wharf, but it's a beautiful location. You can run up and down the Thames, you can ride up and down the Thames, it's perfect. It's got everything here. It's got cafes, it's got a gym, it's got a bar, it's got everything you need. Beautiful location. So we're now just going to wait for the landlord, wait for the agent to come, wait for the student to come, get in the property, take you through it, let you see what it looks like. You can give me your thoughts about what you think, and then we can get off to the next student meeting. So let me give you guys a little tip. When you're looking at your Airbnb, check the park, find out if there's free parking or if it's residents parking only. This is important because if you're doing an Airbnb, where are your guests going to park their cars? This is a 5-bedroom house. They're going to have cars. So make sure you understand what the parking restrictions are in the location. Do your research. Now, what you should do is once you get the property is get guest parking permits. You get the guest permits that they can use and stick on their cars to park for free. They have to make sure they return it. If they don't, they get a fine. Normally do like a little deposit that they have to pay for the permit, because if they do lose it, it's going to cause problems for you, for your potential new guests as well. Check how much it cost me. I just paid £5 for 2 hours. So could you imagine how much it would cost for the day? Expensive, yeah? So make sure that you check the parking restrictions in your area where your Airbnb is, because you have to communicate this information to your guests. So we've just got to the Airbnb, the doors are open, so come check out with me and let's see what this Airbnb really has to offer. Let's see. Now this, as I said to you guys, something special. Look at the detail of the floor. People love the little details. So here we go. We're in the kitchen. This is the main kitchen. You've got your front porch right there. Perfect looking kitchen. Oh, what's that? Family, lovely. You're gonna have a dining table in here. Front garden, back garden, sorry. Little shed. Yeah, lovely. So this is what people like to see. What facilities do you have in your property? Why do I want to stay here? Why am I going to pay the money to stay in your property? Why am I not going to go somewhere else? We've got a laundry room here. We've got a door to get in and out through the back, and look at that view. Amazing. Let's check up upstairs. Let's see what that has to offer, and let's see what it would be like if somebody was to stay here as a guest in their Airbnb. Whoa. So this would be the front room. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. So you have your TV would go there, sofa would go there, rug go there, painting over here. But look at this big space here. Could you imagine having a pool table here? Let's say the pool table is right here. It's big enough for a pool table. It's big enough to have like something here. You figure it out. But imagine coming in and saying, yeah. Oh, there's Kojo, the main man. Yes. So pool table, TV, sofa, rug. This would make this perfect. This is the reason why people want to spend money to stay here. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what that looks like. So this is this third floor. And on the third floor, we've got a bedroom. Put your bed here. You've already got a wardrobe there. Ensuite bathroom. What does the ensuite look like? Yeah. Lovely. Facilities, that's what people want. So you've got a lot of rooms in here, but what are the facilities like? How many bathrooms are there? Do you want 5 people share one bathroom? Not gonna work. Another bedroom. And another bedroom. This one's got a bed, but we're not keeping this. Doesn't look kosher. TV will go there, little rug. And these 2 bedrooms, so this bedroom and that bedroom, will share this. So that's great. Once again, so we've got 3 rooms, 2 people share a bathroom, 1 person has their own bathroom. Amazing. Let's go upstairs now to the 4th floor and see what that has to offer. So far, this property has ticked every single box you could ever hope ticking. But check this out. This is the main bedroom. Your bed would go here. I mean, who needs a TV when you can just look outside? So they want to put the TV there. Your bed would generally go here. Here's your built-in wardrobe. Here is your master ensuite. Look at this. Perfect. Now this is an ideal property for an Airbnb. You are talking big bucks in the Royal Wharf for this property. Try to get outside. Let's see what the terrace looks like. So this is a terrace, lovely. There's so much you could do here. I mean, there's so much I could do here as a mentor with my students. But there's so much you could do here if if you're hosting. There's a lot you can do here. This has great opportunities. Look at the view. You've got to be thinking about your guests and what the experience is going to be like, and why are they going to want to stay in here, and why they're going to spend the money to stay here. To be honest with you, can't really go wrong with this one. Let's go upstairs again and see what it has to offer. There you go, so a nice little view. So the thing about this place, it kind of feels like I'm on holiday. Like I feel like I'm in Marbella all over again. It has that kind of Marbella feel. It has that luxury feel. It has that I'm making too much money feel. Because whoever stays here, you're gonna be paying the big bucks. Because look at the roof terrace. Now this is what I call an Airbnb. And as you can see the Thames there. When you're checking out Airbnbs, as I said before, you have to check the area. You have to check out to see, does it make any sense? Will it work? What's going to make it work? Should you do it as an Airbnb? There might be other things you can do here as well. It doesn't have to be an Airbnb. Never forget that. This would be great for a professional. Professionals will pay big bucks to stay here because it has everything about it. Screams at you professionals, and this property in this location, it really works. It's literally around the corner from the airport as well, so a certain kind of caliber of people is going to want to stay here. You need to make sure you maintain that high standard and make sure that whoever you get in here, can afford it, because this is going to be the big bucks, and we're attracting the right people that we want to stay in this Airbnb or HMO. So Kojo just said he's not a video guy. Come on, Kojo, man. Kojo, this is our new student. We're checking out this Airbnb or HMO or whatever we're going to call it. Kojo, say hi, man.
Hello.
Kojo's with us. So he's a maintenance guy. Do you know how many contacts he has? How many contacts do you have, Kojo?
Can't count.
And what we're going to do is utilize and basically turn those contacts into money for Kojo.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, good.
How long have you dreamed about getting into property, Kojo?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while, but probably been so busy, never focus and set my mind to it.
Are you focused now?
Well, if you're here, I'll be fine.
This is why you chose us. Look, Kojo, man, this is gonna be an adventure. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna do some great things. This is an amazing opportunity, but this is just one. Kojo, you've got Aldgate, you've got Heathrow, you've got
Uxbridge.
The list goes on. Imagine I've only known this guy for 4 days. So we don't just help students get properties. We have students like Kojo, you can get properties also, and we can put some money in his pocket and help him actually fulfill his dream of managing the properties himself and getting a return.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Kojo, we're going to wish you the best of luck. You're in good hands.
Yeah.
This is your first moment, your first step,
Yeah.
but the first step in the right direction. Well done.
All right. Thanks.
Do you go to the same church?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, nice. Spoke very highly of you. I just wanted to have a chat with you in regards to your property in Stanmore. It's a 4-bed, right? Technically a 5-bed.
Yeah.
Okay. And because it has an office downstairs, right?
No, it's got a minimum size of 6.5 square meters. It's got a single room which is 6.3 square meters. So it's a big single
Big. Yeah. So it's quite big. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, how much are you trying to get on that? Is it a HMO registered building?
Yeah, it's fully compliant HMO with fire alarm, fire lighting,
Everything.
license,
Yeah.
everything you name it's got it. It's advertised at 4,500
Yeah.
per month. In fact, the estate agent has got someone going in for a second viewing today.
Are they trying to do social housing in there?
So it's being run as a social housing.
Yeah.
Now, when I first did it, I had social housing in there, but they were doing it for childcare, not a nursery, but
Over 18s.
yeah, under 18. So they needed to change it to a C2 license.
That's right, you can't do that there because the neighbours will complain, yeah.
You can't do it with a mortgage, right?
That's right. You'd have to get a commercial mortgage. If they got the C2 license and then you changed it to a commercial mortgage, then potentially you'll be alright.
Get away with it,
Yeah.
Get away with it. So I mean that is an avenue to look at, but my mortgage deal was 5 years. So
Yeah.
I've still got another year and a half to go. So
Yeah, so 2% early repayment charge, they're going to charge you for that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that went out windows.
Yeah.
So they couldn't do it and then change it back to a C4. And
Yeah.
the thing is, they did it without me knowing, so that's a bit, they really like that to be honest.
Yeah.
And we did, we found someone else and they did the social housing standard care.
Yeah.
And they just took it on as the HMO. And basically they've been renting it for the last couple of years basically. So, but they moved out literally a month and a half ago. And my estate agent, in all fairness, he has been giving me offers. But a lot of them, they wanted the garage in the back. I've got a nice little garage which is all separated from the house. Okay, which I'm looking to rent out separately. That's my, that's potentially takes me over to, £5,000 a month. So I'm holding up for that, really.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. But I mean, yeah. So you're welcome to come and have a look here and get a view yourself and go from there.
Yeah, so Keen, I get your position. You want to get as much money from this as possible because it's your investment, right? So you want to earn from it and you just, 100%. But the thing is, like for instance, so we're a company. If we're going to take over the business, we're looking to run, I'm not going to do social housing, I'm not going to do, changing licenses and things like that because I know what comes along with that. Yeah, so I'll just do a straight HMO. We do it for 3-5 years and we make it consistent. But for us to make it, but in your point of view, you're saying, I've got a property, it's a HMO, I want to get as much as I can. For us, we want to take it from you, we want to make something, and we want to give you stability in a sense where we manage the property, you don't have no problems. All you do is collect your rent, it's guaranteed. Yeah, that's it. It's just it's guaranteed. But we'd want everything. We'd want the garage. We want everything. Now, if you said to me, "Oh, but if I give you the garage, I want £5,000," then it's killing me of what I can make. However, I will say one thing. There's plenty of ways we can skin a cat, and I believe there might be an opportunity where everybody can do this and everyone will be happy.
Okay.
Yeah. But for me to do that, I need to see it. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll ask Kojo, I'll communicate with him. Some stage I'll go down there, I'll see it, and then I'll have a proposal for you that I think could work, and everyone will be happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always open to ideas.
Yeah. Because when I'm thinking about it, you guys are friends as well. I think there's a way where everyone will be happy. So yeah, just leave it with me. I need to go and see it. So I'm with Kojo now. I'll arrange a time when I can go out there like next week. I'll go and check it out, and then I'll give you a proposal. I think you'll be happy. I think you'll like it. I think everyone will be happy.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
Okay, Keen, look, it's been great speaking to you. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and make sure you're in church 11 o'clock a.m. Don't be late.
He's the sound engineer, so he's there before everybody.
When I'm in church, I'm sitting down and I'm praying, and people are coming past me, walking in late, and I'm like, get on time. Is it Coach?
No, but I'm the furthest from the church, so
I'm the furthest. So I'll arrange with Kojo to go down there next week. I have a proposal, everyone will be happy.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. Good speaking to you. Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright, thanks. Cheers. Bye.
I will 100% get that one.
Oh really? This is
100%.
a good guy.
No, it's not the guy. I understand what he wants, I understand what you can get, and I know how it can work where everybody's happy. And it's less risk again for you.
Yeah.
I think I can make it £1,000 a month. It would be more if we could do it different, but I know with that one, I can make it £1,000 a month.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's got 3 bedrooms on the first floor, 1 bedroom and suite on the loft, and 1 at the bottom and suite at the bottom.
Yeah, I know that I can probably make you minimum £1,000 profit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Again.
This is. See what happens when you join me.
Yeah.
What a day. Today's been amazing. So we met up with our student Kojo, spent the day with him. We looked at Airbnb, we went through the numbers. It made perfect sense. We've got a great recording of me talking to the landlord, talking about a second property, negotiating it, figuring out how it can make sense for me, or more importantly, figuring out how it makes sense for Kojo and him. Now, I'm gonna go see that property next week. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna go run through the numbers. We're gonna certify everything, but I already know he's gonna go ahead with it because I already know what he wants. And that's when I spoke to him, I could speak the same language. And because I spoke the same language as him, made him comfortable, made him realize, yes, this guy knows what he's talking about. And this is the thing, when you're doing Airbnb, when you're doing rent to rent, when you're doing property full stop, you have to know what you're talking about. That's why education is important. Now, Kojo's only been with me for a week. However, he had me to communicate with the landlord, have that important conversation with him, to give him confidence, to want to give us his keys. Now, I'm just going to go down there next week to the property. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to then speak to him, make him an offer he can't refuse. Now, stay tuned, keep watching, keep following. There's more to come because I know exactly what that person wants, and we know exactly what we need to do to get that property in Kojo's possession so he can start making money. Now look, this is easy when you know what you're doing. That's why it was stressed to people. Education is important. Part 3 is going to be me staging the property with a few people, and hopefully we get another landlord to hop on the phone and you can hear how the magic really happens.